Hi, I'm JC Dietrich. I am one of the strategic account managers with Vytelle, and today we are in Giddings, Texas, so south part of Texas, and we are here at Smith Genetics. Tim Smith runs an amazing satellite with us here at Vytelle. He does such an incredible job of providing quality service, but also educating people who might be new to the IVF space.
So Smith Genetics comes about from a standpoint of I've all bred cattle and been interested in cattle my entire life, came up through 4-H to FFA programs. And a big part of my success is due to the mentorship that I receive from, whether it be an ag teacher or a fellow cattle breeder. So cattle have always been in my soul. Reproductive physiology has always been a key component for me. So we run about 1,000 head of Simmental, Simbrah and SimAngus cattle. Now for Smith Genetics as a whole, as a producer of seedstock cattle, we utilize the best practices, which include the AI and embryo transplant. When we went into the embryo transplant side and developed into the IVF portion of it, we tried to interview different companies and find out which one we thought was the best match for us, and that just happened to land on Vytelle. So when I look at IVF work, number one, in my situation, I have long-term donor cows. They're not receiving the hormones that are in there to impact them, so I'm saving them from that. They can be pregnant up to 4 months pretty easily, so I can continue my breeding program for natural service and continue my IVF work as well. Where else can I take advantage of reverse sort semen and try to produce more females than I can males? At the same time, we're getting better and better with the sex semen. We can utilize those programs. I can aspirate these cows every 2 weeks. When I was in conventional, I had to wait 60 days in between collections on these animals. So to me, it's kind of a no-brainer. And in our stage here at Smith Genetics, we charge nothing except for a fee per viable embryo. There's no collection fee, there's no shoot fee, there's no aspiration fees. So it's a turnkey. When my clients drive out my driveway, if they receive zero, so in today's world, if you can keep them positive, you can do one a great job, they might tell their best friend. You do one a bad job, I guarantee they're going to go on social media and tell 20 or 30. So it's about keeping everything as positive as we can. It's about educating your customer and letting them know what the possibilities are. Plus, if I have a donor cow that aspirates over 40 oocytes, I can split those dishes. I can do multiple SARs with one aspiration. As a seed stock producer, those are all great tools that are not available to me using any other services. We know conception rates are lower using IVF than other techniques, but we're still in the infancy stage. That's going to get better and better and better. But it's only going to get better if we continue to train our clients on the quality of recipient cows and the maintenance and nutritional requirements of those recipient cows. In addition to that, if you can do your own in-herd heat detection processes and tell me if that cow is in heat Sunday AM or Sunday PM, I can do a better job of matching that embryo once I know what stage and grade that particular recipient cow, in hopes that we continue to increase conception rates. We're still in the infancy, guys. This is an exciting thing. That's one of the main reasons here I am at age 66. Still loving my job, still loving my passion, but it makes me a lifelong learner because the area of reproduction has gone everything from where we used to cut a hole in the side of the cow to implant an embryo into that uterine tract to now we do everything as single step. One thing God's not making any more of is land. So we have to better utilize it, be more efficient in producing food for the American people as well as other foreign countries. That's our role, that's our talent, and we've got the techniques and scientific data to do it with. Let's continue to use them. It's just about being a mentor. So my why is about youth. If I can help youth, that's what I'm going to do. So it's touching to me, it's emotional for me for many, many reasons, but the outcome. So one of the great things I've had, particularly at this camp this year, I've got 4 of my former campers in here, now with their children in here, doing the same programs, winning these contests, setting standards that are higher than what their parents' expectations were of them. That's an award for me. That's all it's about. It's about the kids.